Everybody loves bowling balls, but do people really understand all the markings on the ball? Today, Coach Bryan O'Keefe is going to take us through all the markings on a bowling ball and what they mean.
Yeah, in today's modern game of bowling, Mike, each little reference point can be the difference of choosing the right ball out of your bag or not, knowing how it's drilled, how it's laid out. So we're going to go over and just describe what they mean and how you can better use them to pull some higher scores.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at what all these markings mean.
The last time I spoke to you guys, we talked about the PAP, or positive access point. We talked about what it was and how to find it. So now we're going to talk about why it's important. And that really comes down to the bowling ball technology in the modern day bowling ball, and talking about the markings, what they do, and how you can use them to better your scores. So the first marking that we're talking about on the bowling ball is the pin. What does the pin of a bowling signify? So we have our half ball over here, and the pin of the bowling ball signifies the top and center of the weight block. So if you just drew an imaginary line straight up through the middle of this bowling ball, where that pin is signifies the top and center of the weight block. The distance that you put this pin from your positive access point is going to make all the difference in the world in how your bowling ball performs. The second marking we're going to talk about is the center of gravity, or CG. Now, every manufacturer is going to have a little different emblem that specifies what the center of gravity is. In today's modern game of bowling and modern bowling balls, these markings truly don't play nearly as big of a factor as they once did. But every bowling ball still has them, so knowing where they are placed can help you better your scores. So the last point of reference is something that isn't on every modern day bowling ball, but it is on the asymmetric bowling balls, and that is a mass bias. So our pink ball here has a mass bias marking, our red ball here doesn't have any marking over here. So what that really is going to dictate is shows where the imbalance is of the core and where the core stability really changes. That's going to help dictate our break point sharpness versus the smoothness of the bowling ball. So when we're thinking about these three areas on modern day bowling balls, the more we can reference them in relationship to our positive access point, and just knowing that is going to help better our scores overall.
So now we fully understand what all the markings on the bowling ball mean. Thanks, Bryan.
Hey, no problem. So it's really just about education, Mike. We want to make sure that people know what we're referencing. People talk about the pin of a bowling ball and the mass bias, but if you just nod your head all the time, you don't know what it means, how are you going to use that to better your score?
Absolutely. So with the information you got today from Coach Bryan O'Keefe, you will now be able to understand layouts of a bowling ball a little bit better. And when you go in and talk to your pro shop operator, make sure that you get the right layout on your bowling ball for your game. Hey everyone, thanks for watching our video today. Hopefully you learned something you can apply to your game. Do us a favor, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Also, if you'd like to get backstage access to our coaches, you can join our online community at BackstageBowling.com. Use the coupon code SAVE20 to save $20 off an annual subscription. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.